So, welcome back to the second part of this lesson. We're going to expand the understanding that we have of war, masculinity, and disability by talking about women within the context of war and disability, and what being a woman is like in a masculine space, such as the military. The assignments for this section are much more visual. We have a TED Talk by Helen Benedict, a documentary called Invisible War, and a podcast episode that also includes Helen Benedict. Helen Benedict is a writer from England and who writes a lot about the military. She wrote the book that this documentary is based on, Invisible War, called The Lonely Soldier. I find her a really interesting person and character, and I included this podcast episode because I think what she has to say about the Iraq War and women involved with it, and especially how masculinity plays a part in the combination of all these things, was really interesting and really important. Within the podcast episode, she also shares an excerpt from one of her novels, Wolf Season, which within it has two children that are mentioned that are both disabled that I find an interesting insert into the story. There are some trigger warnings that you should be aware of for the documentary. There is talk about sexual assault, pretty graphic descriptions about rape, physical assault, PTSD, and suicide. And the assignments for this part of the lesson, there are some more questions that I want you to think about in terms of these themes that we're thinking about, along with a signature assignment, which is to write a letter. So, good luck, and I hope you enjoy.